Welcome to today's class. I'm going to present the YouTube secrets for real estate agents, how to attract your ideal clients, dominate your local market, and get free qualified leads every week. Before we begin, if you could take a minute to do the check-in process, scan the QR code, enter in your details, select the YouTube class, the class for YouTube, and then tap the button. Once you're done, you can continue the video. I do appreciate it. So you might be curious as to why a lender is hosting YouTube class. I want to be more than just a vendor. Most mortgage originators stick to the basics, but I want to show you how to actually grow your business using YouTube as a lead generation tool. So while others are talking about rates and loan programs, I'm sharing strategies to help you attract more clients and stand out in the market. So if today's class provides you with real value, maybe I've earned the opportunity to continue the conversation, but whether it's potential partnership or just helping you implement what you've learned, I'm here if you want to talk further. Today's agenda is going to cover key strategies for leveraging YouTube to grow your real estate business. We'll start exploring YouTube's unique advantages as a platform for real estate agents. Then we'll dive into the 3 core pillars of building your successful YouTube presence. Next, we'll look at real-world case studies from top performing agents to learn from their experiences. We'll also cover how to position yourself as the go-to expert in your local market. And then finally, we'll outline a 90-day implementation plan to get your YouTube channel up and running. So here are the stats on YouTube. YouTube has 253 million users in the US and compared that to 155 million on Instagram. YouTube users spend an average of 67 minutes per day on the platform versus Instagram users were only 33 minutes per day. More than half of the YouTube users are over the age of 35, with 33% being over 45. There are around 100,000 real estate channels on YouTube, but when compared to the 500,000 on Instagram, that's a massive opportunity. YouTube is also expected to grow by 1 billion users in the next 5 years, which is a significant increase in user base. So there's still tremendous opportunity for you to grow your business on YouTube. There's also a massive shift happening on YouTube right now. YouTube has become the new living room TV as audiences are increasingly choosing it over traditional TV for long form on-demand content. Real estate related content like neighborhood tours, property showcases, and market insights are thriving on the platform, which is creating a prime opportunity to reach active buyers and sellers. By leveraging YouTube, you can build authority and trust as a local real estate expert, directly connecting with your target audience in an engaging on-demand format. This digital advantage allows you to showcase your expertise and properties in a way that resonates with modern consumers who are shifting their viewing habits away from traditional TV, which is pretty exciting. YouTube also has advantages over other platforms, so let's go ahead and review it. YouTube's algorithm is specifically designed to connect users who are actively researching purchases, making it an ideal platform for real estate marketing. YouTube prioritizes content that caters to these active buyers, ensuring your videos reach the ideal prospects for your real estate business. There's the 7-11-4 rule. According to research done by Google, a consumer needs 7 hours of engagement across 11 touch points in 4 separate locations before they'll make a purchase. YouTube is built for awareness, consideration, and purchase decisions through the entire journey. YouTube videos consistently rank higher in Google search results compared to other content formats, which boosts your visibility of your real estate content. So next up, we're going to keep it real simple and easy to understand. We'll talk about YouTube's algorithm. YouTube's algorithm is designed to maximize viewer satisfaction and watch time. It's essential to ask 3 key questions. Will someone click on your video? Will someone watch your video? And will that person send positive signals to YouTube, like comments, shares, and subscriptions? So by understanding and optimizing for these 3 stages, you can significantly improve your video's reach and impact. There are 2 main types of content on YouTube, and that's entertainment and intent. Entertainment content is designed to engage and captivate the audience, often through visuals, stories, and interactive elements like Mr. Beast style videos. Intent-driven content, on the other hand, is focused on helping the audience accomplish a specific goal or task, such as buying or selling real estate, moving to a new area. So YouTube success is built on 3 key pillars. The first pillar is building the audience. Focus on creating content that attracts the people you want to reach. Content like neighborhood tours, property transformations, market updates, and more. You'll see content examples in our upcoming case studies. So the second pillar is growing your list. Converting viewers into leads by building your email pipeline. Using email strategy for lead magnet with in-video call to actions. And the third pillar is starting the conversations. Turn leads into sales through strategic engagement, implementing conversation triggers and follow-up systems. Again, more on these as we coming up. So a little quiz. What percentage of U.S. population moves each year? The correct answer is 8 to 12, and that means 1 in 10 people, roughly 1 in 10 people, are moving every year. So why does it matter? If you're building a YouTube channel to grow your real estate business, you're not just creating content for today's buyers and sellers, you're planting seeds for the future ones as well. YouTube is a long game. Your videos live forever, gaining views over time and building trust 24/7. But it's also got short-term power, especially with shorts, to grab attention now and stay on top of mind with your audience. Consistent content equals consistent closings. The key question is, what do people really care about when it comes to moving, buying, or selling a home? They want to understand local amenities and what it's like to live in the area. Buyers are also interested in new developments and upcoming changes in the area. What's being built and what's coming soon? Local news and events are another important consideration. Buyers want to know what's happening in the community. And of course, they care a lot about home prices and the overall real estate market conditions in that area. So think of the audience on YouTube as having 3 different layers: broad, narrow, and niche. This is a useful framework for thinking about your content strategy. The broad layer represents the largest potential audience, and as you move down the funnel, the audience becomes more defined and specific, allowing for more personalized and relevant content. The niche layer represents a highly specialized targeted group. So here's what a content funnel would look like. At the broad level, we want to create awareness level content, like local attraction spotlights and day in the life videos to attract wide audiences. In the narrow middle, we have more informational content like neighborhood deep dives and market trend analysis to address the specific needs of our audience. And then at that niche level, we have highly targeted content like property tours and client testimonials for those ready to take the action. The goal is to move people through the funnel from broad awareness to becoming a client. Each stage of the funnel serves a different purpose. So are you ready to see some case studies? So here we have Brady Davis from 0 to closing in 90 days. The local expertise content framework. Week 1 to 4, she did the neighborhood spotlights, and then she did first-time home buyer education for the next 4 weeks. And she finished it up over the last 4 weeks with local market insights. So her initial results were 500 subscribers, 2 transactions, and 5 pipeline clients. And that sounds pretty good, right? Like just imagine that could be you closing 2 loans every 12 weeks just from YouTube. So let's look at her content strategy. She started with a broad category. Everything new and coming to Raleigh, North Carolina in 2025. Moving to Raleigh North Research Triangle in 2025. Where do Raleigh's Research Triangle ultra wealthy live? I've lived in Raleigh, North Carolina for 10 years in my honest review. So there's a broad content appeal for each one of these. Now we're going to get a little more narrow with the content. Raleigh, North Carolina's best new construction neighborhoods. Raleigh, North Carolina's Triangle's top neighborhoods for healthy lifestyles. Relocating to Raleigh, North Carolina for tech AI, live here, not there. Can you see how we're narrowing the content focus a little bit more? And then we're gonna go for the niche content. Top home builders in one of Raleigh's best neighborhoods, North Hills. Inside of a $500,000 dream home with an amazing backyard in Clayton, North Carolina. As this stage of her content, who would be most likely to watch these videos? People who are further along their journey in buying, right? So let's go to case study number 2. This is Kyle Talbot, building a hyper-local media empire, the official hype man of KC. He's got 10,000 subscribers. In 2024, he closed $7.5 million from YouTube. 2025, he doubled it. Year to date, that was only in July. At the end of July, he closed $15 million. So he's averaging 1 lead daily. So what is his content? Local developments, sports, neighborhoods, relocation. His content ratios: 40% community, 20% things to do, 20% local developments, and 20% real estate market updates. So what if you only got 10% of Kyle's results? You got 4 transactions over a year from YouTube. This is exciting, correct? Like, these are your own leads you're creating instead of chasing deals and paying for leads. So here's some examples of Kyle's audience layers. Everything new or coming to soon to KC. That's your broad one. Big changes coming to downtown Kansas City. So we narrowed it down a little bit. If you're relocating to Kansas, watch this. And he's telling you to avoid these areas. That's the niche. So let's take a deeper dive at Kyle's broadcast content. So KC's hottest new development, 71,000 views in 7 months. Everything new or coming soon to KC in 2025, he had 129,000 views in over 3 months. Massive changes coming to KC, the country's Club Plaza. 17,000 views in 2 weeks. The broad content category consistently garners the highest views, indicating a strong audience and interest in future growth and changes within KC. The broad content is your top of the funnel, broad appeal topics. Help build your audience. Are you finding it helpful yet? Here are some more content ideas for you to repurpose for your own videos. Again, we have 3 main categories: broad audience, narrow audience, and niche audience. For the broad audience, we have the content that has wide appeal, even to non-buyers, such as new developments, local controversies, trends, best worst rankings, market updates. For the narrow audience, we have content targeted at specific types of movers or lifestyle seekers, such as content for wealthy top-rated buyers, new construction, relocation, and best lifestyles neighborhoods. For the niche audience, we have hyper-local, deep intent content like neighborhood tours, content focused on specific price points, and in-depth neighborhood rankings and price comparison. The key is to create content for each audience so that it resonates with the right audience at the right stage of the buyer's journey. So we're going to look at study number 3. This is Chris Coolidge. He's in Northern Virginia. He has 33,000 subscribers, average $1 million price point, and averages 2 leads per day. So he's built a strong presence with 33,000 subscribers to his real estate channel. His average price point sales is over $1 million, and despite the high-end market, he consistently generates 2 leads per day through his online marketed efforts. This demonstrates the power of building a personal brand and leveraging digital channels to drive real estate sales, even in a higher price point market. Imagine getting 2 leads per day from people who are pre-sold on your value and choosing you. So that's the power of the video. Here are some examples of Chris's audience layers. So we have the broad one, everything new or coming to Northern Virginia in 2025. The narrow, Northern Virginia's best new homes in 2025. And then we have the niche. This is Northern Virginia's most exclusive suburb. So are we starting to recognize a pattern in the content type for the audience layers? Seems simple once you understand the strategy, right? So here's a bonus case study. Amanda Halsey is a real estate agent who has found success with hyper-local strategy. In just 3 months, she's built a channel with 252 subscribers. Her focus on the local Livermore market has allowed her to connect with and serve a specific community. This strategy paid off. She helped a $1.4 million buyer find their home who found her on YouTube. So you don't need thousands of subscribers to get clients from YouTube. So isn't that exciting? Now let's recap what we've covered so far today. We started by exploring YouTube's unique advantages as a platform for real estate agents. Then we shared the 3 core pillars of building a successful YouTube presence. We just reviewed real-world case studies from top-performing agents to learn from their experiences. So what do you think so far? Are you glad you came? What's your one big takeaway so far? We have 2 more topics to cover. How do you position yourself and go-to expert in the local market? What's referred to as your community's digital mayor? And finally, we'll outline a 90-day implementation plan to get your YouTube channel up and running. There are 3 keys to getting people to watch your video. The big 3 are, first, the thumbnail. This is your visual hook. It's often the single most important factor for click-through rate. An irresistible thumbnail makes people stop scrolling and click your video. Second, the video's title. This is your primary text-based hook. It needs to be compelling, clear, and communicate with the value proposition of your video instantly. The third is the description. While less visible initially, a well-crafted description provides crucial context for both the viewer and the YouTube algorithm, enticing deeper engagement. Mastering these three elements is absolutely essential for maximizing your video's reach and impact. So a word about thumbnails. In the noisy world of YouTube, your video thumbnail is the single most important factor in whether a viewer clicks on your content. It's the first impression, the visual hook that grabs attention and converts into the must click to watch your video. If people don't click, they don't watch. So how many of you already knew the importance of thumbnails? Let's take a brief look at the template here. Look at his dramatic facial expression, clear text, 2 to 3 words, we don't want a lot, the location, context in the background, and the consistent branding. Titles are crucial for grabbing attention and driving clicks on your content. Use powerful emotional words like massive, sucks, void, explode to amplify the impact. Adding specific dollar figures like 100 million can pique curiosity and get people to click through. Leverage list-based titles like top 10 or best and worst to showcase your expertise. Make sure titles complement the thumbnail image and keep them under 55 to 65 characters. Build genuine curiosity. Don't just go for clickbait. Use relevant keywords that your target audience is searching for. Descriptions are crucial for providing context and value to your viewers. Context for viewers. Clearly explain what your video is about and how viewers will benefit from watching. Algorithm boost. Strategically include relevant keywords to boost your video's search visibility and discoverability. Deeper engagement. Provide links to your website, social media, newsletter, contact information. Encourage deeper engagement and next steps. So here's a tip. Upload your video transcript to ChatGPT and ask it to create an engaging, keyword-rich title and description for you. Just be sure to make sure you review it and edit as needed. The truth is, YouTube is primarily a packaging game. The best click-through rates are only 5 to 12%. 90% of potential viewers never click. Your thumbnail, title, and description can be the difference between a video that gets lost in the sea of content and the one that gets clicked, watched, and reaches more people. Now let's talk about becoming your community's digital mayor. The idea is to position yourself as the go-to expert in your local area and attract your ideal clients. Here's a strategic step to become your community's digital mayor. Develop a diverse content strategy covering broad, narrow, and niche topics to appeal to all audience layers. Maintain a consistent weekly or bi-weekly upload schedule to engage your audience and boost visibility with your YouTube algorithm. Actively interact with comments to build loyalty and engagement. Integrate relevant local keywords into your titles and descriptions to ensure your videos appear in searches and establish yourself as the go-to expert. You've already seen case studies on agents getting clients early on in their journey. So who's feeling more confident now about making YouTube work for growing your business? The next section will guide you through building a practical 90-day implementation plan, ensuring you have a clear roadmap to turn these strategies into tangible results for your real estate business. So are you really ready to build your plan? So let's walk through the ABCs of content strategy and framework. So we're going to define your niche and audience. Pinpoint your target demographic and specific real estate topics to create highly relevant content. Then you're going to plan your content pillars. Develop broad, narrow, and niche videos to attract and convert different audience layers over 90 days. Optimize and produce initial videos. Create engaging titles, thumbnails, and descriptions. Begin consistent production of your videos, first 5 to 7 videos. Launch and promote your channel. Publish videos on a regular strategy and cross-promote them on other platforms to build initial momentum. And then we're going to engage and analyze performance. Actively interact with comments and review analytics to refine your strategy and foster a loyal community. A well-defined content strategy and framework is the foundation for building a successful real estate video channel. So today we're giving you the framework and plan to get going or level up your YouTube game. So let's touch on equipment you'll need. The goal is to keep it simple. Your mobile phone is an excellent camera that can capture high quality visuals for your presentation. Quality audio is crucial for audience engagement, so consider using an external microphone to ensure clear, professional sounding audio. Good lighting, whether natural light or a simple ring light, will help create clear, well-lit visuals for your presentation. So just start with the basics. Essential equipment pieces can help you create a polished, professional-looking virtual presentation. The core four will help you learn and scale. Consistent posted schedule is key. Plan out your weekly content calendar to keep your audience engaged with regular uploads. Then you're going to leverage YouTube's tools like TubeBuddy or vidIQ to optimize your videos, content, titles, and more. Look these tools up and grab your free trials they have. Track important metrics like views, watch time, and engagement to understand what's working and refine your strategy. Integrate a lead follow-up system to convert your video viewers into potential clients. Have a seamless process in place. Think of moving viewers deeper with emails, newsletters, content on your other social channels, and include a calendar booking link. Invest the time needed to get better as you grow and get more comfortable with this process. So let's recap what we've covered today. We've covered YouTube's strategic advantages, the 3 pillars of success, real-world case studies, becoming your community's digital mayor, and your 90-day implementation plan. Did you learn something today that you can use in your business? If today was today helpful or worthwhile? And are you glad you attended? I'm glad to hear you were here. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. If you can drop one key takeaway from today's content in the comments, I would greatly appreciate it. Who has an insight? If you can drop an insight or an action item from today's presentation to share. And if you'd like to help more help with your YouTube journey, reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you out. To help you implement what you've learned today and continue your journey, we've created a free custom ChatGPT YouTube coach. It's trained exclusively on platform best practices. This is personalized coach to help you to grow your YouTube channel using built-in best practices and platform knowledge. You'll get tailored advice from your content strategy, guidance on optimizing your channel, tips for growing your audience, prompts for creating engaging videos that convert viewers into clients, and a lot more. So if you'd like to access, just keep watching. There's 3 simple steps to access the custom ChatGPT. Open your phone camera, make sure it's not on video or portrait mode, scan the QR code, sign up or log in with ChatGPT app using the QR code. You only need the free ChatGPT account to access this and allow you to access the content and features in the custom ChatGPT. If you'd rather access the custom ChatGPT later from your computer, I have another option. Because you showed up today's class, you'll receive an email link to access the YouTube playbook. To make sure you receive it via email, here's what you do. Check your email for a subject line, "Your YouTube Agent Pro Tool is ready." Make sure to add an email to your primary email tab. Add our email, sorry. You'll need to check your junk email folder to retrieve it sometimes. So to wrap things up with the final steps, remember at the start of today's class, we shared why we're doing this. Did we show up today as more than just a vendor? Then maybe we've earned the chance to continue the conversation. If you're open to it, we'd love to explore how we can support your business even further. Thank you for attending the class, and I look forward to speaking to you further.